Hi, my name is Sam. I am the CEO of Katana, and Katana is a tool which uses AI to automatically edit video podcasts. In this video, I'm going to show you how it works and how you can use Katana to go from raw recordings to publish-ready episodes in about 5 minutes. You don't need to learn to edit. You don't need to hire an editor. Katana does that for you. Katana also provides clips, thumbnails, and all the things you need to promote your podcast on YouTube, Spotify, podcasting platforms, and all social media platforms. To get started, you need to go to katana.video, and you'll see this landing page, and you're going to go ahead and click Get Started, and you're going to go ahead and sign in. When you log in, you're going to see this screen. Right now, Katana only works on Zoom recordings. By the time you watch this part may already be outdated. I'm working on making Katana work with all types of video recordings. In either case, you'd upload your files here. But for the demo, I'm just going to go ahead and click Demo, and you'll see it's going to load a Zoom recording interview I did with a classmate of mine for my own podcast, Zero to Community. Your video will normally take a minute or two to process. Once it's done processing, you'll come to the summary screen here, where it will give you a quick summary of all the auto edits that it did. Just to break that down, first, it's going to reframe the speakers. So if you remember, the original was a Zoom recording, and so it cropped out the faces and laid them out in a proper professional-looking podcast layout. It's also gone ahead and applied camera angle switches that you'll see in standard video podcasts. It added a couple of visuals like name tags and call to actions. It removed filler words and created chapters. So off the bat, within 2 minutes, Katana has done about 80% of the work that a normal editor would do. From here, the app is going to walk you through customizing the branding, reviewing the AI edits, and then choosing clips and a teaser. So I'm going to go ahead and click Customize Branding. And here it's going to give you an option to add your logo. In the next step, it'll ask you to customize your brand color and font. Here on the layout screen, you can choose between 4 different layout options, which correspond to the layouts you'd see in professional video podcasts on YouTube. Here for branding, you can choose a background. There's some stock backgrounds, but of course you can upload any video or image that you can design in Canva, for example. Here in the review edits workflow, the first step is just confirming the names of the speakers. If you do change the name, it should update in the entire transcript. We also have a little step here where you can correct issues with the transcription. So sometimes the AI models butcher names, company names, and you can just correct that here. So I know this one is actually Wayfair. And so just doing that here will correct every instance of that mistranscribed word everywhere in the transcript. Next, you're going to review some of the cuts that the AI identified. The AI normally tries to look for where the episode actually starts and where it ends. You can just confirm the start and end points. If you make any mistakes, like someone's at the door, or you ask, hey, we need to edit that part out, the AI will detect that. In this case, there actually was an error, so the AI properly picked that up, and you can either accept or reject the suggestion to cut that out. Next, the AI will add some visuals. So one of the first visuals it'll add is name tags when you introduce the guest. If the user mentions any social media handles, those will also pop up as call to actions. And so you can review them, make sure everything's good. And clicking next, basically you have your full episode. You can further edit tweaks. There is a built-in transcript editor. You can cut things if you want to, but hopefully you don't need to. When you click next, it's going to walk you through adding an intro, an outro, an end screen, and clips. Here, if you have a pre-recorded podcast intro, you can just upload a video file here. Katana has a feature to auto-generate an intro, so I'll show you what that looks like. Katana is going to identify some candidate teaser moments from the main episode. You can hear that in this video, but it's going to add some music in the background. And of course, you can upload your own intro music. It'll then add in like a title card, and then clicking next, you'll see the auto-generated intro here. And this intro will have the teaser clip, as well as that stinger animation and some fade transitions in between them. And then you can either use the intro or get rid of it. And you'll see the episode now starts with the intro already added. There's no auto outro yet. But if you have an outro episode, like a thanks for listening to the podcast kind of message, you can upload that as a video file here, and it'll just tack that at the end of the episode. We do have a thanks for watching screen as well. And so in platforms like YouTube, you'll see that where you can put a watch next video or a subscribe button. That's what this is for. You don't have to edit, but if you want to, you can just click use end screen, and then it'll be done with the episode. On this screen, it'll move you to clips. And so here it's going to show you some potential teaser clips you can use on social media to promote your podcast or your brand in general. I'm just going to go ahead and choose 3 and click next. Your episodes are done at this point. All you have to do is click download. They'll take a couple of minutes to process. You can come back later and they'll be done. Just load the Katana webpage again. While you're waiting, you can also generate a thumbnail for YouTube and Spotify, as well as a description for any podcast or social media platform. If you go ahead and click generate thumbnail here, it'll bring you to a thumbnail generator. It'll detect your guest from the video. And so you can go ahead and choose an appropriate frame from the video, and then you just click make your thumbnail. It's going to take a couple seconds to process that thumbnail, and it's going to remove the background and apply some filters to make it look nice. The basic thumbnail template is your guest, and then you have the episode title and the name. And you can also add in more images here or text boxes. There's like a Canva-like editor here. And when it's done, all you have to do is click on download, and it'll download a PNG file, which you can directly use on YouTube or Spotify when you're on the video upload page. In the last step, Katana will generate a description for you. It'll have a description of your podcast episode. It'll also include timestamp markers for all of the chapters. And it'll also include the social media details. that were mentioned in the video. All you have to do is copy and paste that into wherever you're uploading your episode. You can finally go back to downloads and you can see the main episodes are done. You can see the MP4 video episode here from my downloads folder, and then you can go ahead and just upload that to YouTube. And then when you're done, all you have to do is click on this help and settings button here, and you can then start a new project. If you have any issues whatsoever, you can go click this need help button and it'll show me here. It'll give you an option to chat with me or book some time with me. Yeah, that's it. At this point, you should have a fully edited episode. You should have some clips. You should have a thumbnail, description, and all the things you need to go ahead and promote your video podcast. Hopefully that wasn't too painful. Again, the tool is called Katana.video. You can go to Katana.video or just Google search Katana video and it should show up. Thank you so much.